Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 100 Wonders of the World. Today, we'll be talking about the Great Wall of China, that is located in China, and the continent is Asia. The Great Wall of China is the largest structure ever built by human hands. It is so enormous that under optimal conditions, it can be seen with the naked eye from outer space. The mysterious realm of China is called Zongao in Mandarin Chinese, the Central Kingdom. Legends, myths, and history have long been associated with this most populous country on earth. The accomplishments of the Chinese people and the things they built are as famed as any of China's impressive cultural achievements. Filigree porcelains and the finest painted silks are found side by side with magnificent, grandiose palaces and monumental structures of all kinds. One of these, along with China's earth-shaking inventions including paper, gunpowder, wheelbarrow, and the knight, and can be considered one of the Central Kingdom's greatest achievements, the Great Wall of China. China has always been a country controlled by ruling dynasties. Even today, communist leader Mao Zedong's grandson is a part of the government. It has also always been in land of contradictions, open to the world yet insulated, progressive yet traditional, diplomatic but imperialistic, peaceful and warlike. When construction on the Great Wall began more than 2,200 years ago, it was designed as a fortification to keep out marauding nomads from the north, but also to cordon off and eliminate China's own cultivation and cultural sphere of influence. There is a long tradition of wall building in China. In early historic times, peasants were already building walls out of carefully worked stone to protect their fields and pastures against wild beasts and the winds that could blow away the precious topsoil. Chinese cities were also ringed by walls, with individual houses and gardens within the city encircled by walls of varying sizes. In the 3rd century BC, Chinese troops crossed the Yellow River into the south. The generals immediately ordered fortification walls to be raised in order to secure the newly conquered territories. Construction of the first unified system of defense along the northern border of the empire began sometimes after 220 BC at the behest of the first Chinese emperor, Qin Shi Huangdi, 260 to 210 BCE, who feared that China would be overrun by marauding hordes of nomads from Mongolia. King Shi Huang died, and his ministers feared the wild hunts most of all, and no gap that might let them in could be left in the defense. The emperor therefore ordered that all the fortification walls already in place be strengthened and then joined together to provide an impenetrable line of defense, a massive undertaking. Yet even this was not yet the Great Wall. This first construction phase took 10 years, producing a composite wall with sections made of mud brick, fieldstone, and wooden palisades. In the following centuries, nearly every ruler would improve the wall and repair any damage. Right up to the 13th century, when the wild horsemen of much feared Mongol prince Genghis Khan overran and leveled large parts of it. But the records of its continual construction are clear up to the point. In 446 AD, 300,000 forced laborers built a new section of the wall. In 555, Emperor Tian Bao set 1.8 million peasants to the task, and in 607, the Sui dynasty strengthened the fortification, employing up to 2 million workers, half of whom died on the job. The Great Wall owes its present appearance primarily to the Ming Dynasty. 1368 through 1644, following their success in driving the Mongols back to the north. The Great Wall of China, as we know it, first came into being during the 4th century period of the Ming Dynasty, when the bloody events of the recent past still cast a shadow on dynasty's glory. The Ming emperors remembered well the invasion of Genghis Khan and recalled how he had overrun the still inadequately fortified wall, leading to the occupation of a large part of the country by the hated Mongols. They were determined that this would never happen again. The planned construction, which would take 200 years to complete, would be counted among the greatest of all time. For 2 centuries, thousands of commanded soldiers, indentured laborers, and peasants forced into a vassalage worked on this enormous project. Along its entire length,